And so here I'm going to introduce the breadboard. Now you'll notice that the breadboard has markings A, B, C, D, and E for the columns. You'll also notice that it has markings for the rows 1, 5, and so on up to 30. So the columns are numbered 1 to 30, columns A to E. Also notice it's a trough that runs down the middle, and there's columns marked F to J on the other side. Now imagine that in row 1 there's a wire underneath it, and it connects columns A to E to each other, and every row has a separate wire, individual wire for them. So if we were to connect a wire in column A and connect a wire in column C, and we were to power up the yellow wire, for example, it would also power up the red wire. And that's how the columns worked. Now note that the trough in the middle separates the columns F to J from columns A to E. That is, the A to E is not connected to F to J. So they might be in the same row, but the trough separates the two of them. And also notice that we have columns on the outside. One has got a red stripe beside it, and one's got a blue stripe beside it. Those columns run vertically, so that if we attach something to this hole here, a wire to that hole, and a wire to, say, to that hole there, well, those wires are connected. Right? And typically we would use those columns to possibly power up our breadboard, so that we might take our battery leads, and the red wires usually typically power, and so we would power up, say, that column, and then would ground that column, and anything that needs to be grounded we attach to that column, and anything that powered we attach to this column where we would power it up. So we'll explain more of that in the next screencast.